Alright, thank you for joining me on this video. This is the video where I will be catching the, I believe it's pronounced Tsuchinoko. Let me double check here. Tsuchinoko. They pronounce it in the game, so we'll get to that point. But I wanted to catch it here. I have a little cheat sheet here where it says exactly how to catch the Tsuchinoko. So I want to go ahead and read that while this is going. I thought about doing my voice recording along with playing the game, but I wanted to concentrate on the gameplay itself, so I'm recording my voiceover after I've already recorded the gameplay. So that's why you hear me talking and not getting distracted while the game is going on here. And there's no dialogue in the game, right, other than the Codec call that I do after I catch the Tsuchinoko. So I'm just going to go ahead and chat here with you guys and read the cheat sheet that I have while this is going through. Alright, so this little sheet shows, this cheat sheet I printed out years ago when Snake Eater and Subsistence were first released. I have two little cheat sheets, one for each of them, just because I know that that Subsistence has different or additional content in it from Snake Eater. So under this section, the Tsuchinoko animal and infinite face paint is what it's labeled as. It says a mousetrap is required for this trick. While you are fighting Ocelot, notice that there is a tree that is cut off with branches sticking out the side that you can also climb. Remember this tree and what it looks like. Then go to Granini Gorky South, immediately after the Ponizove warehouse. If you watched my stream for this game so far, you'll know that that I stopped the gameplay right after that section, so that way I can decide whether or not I wanted to go for this particular face paint to grab the Tsuchinoko. I may continue the stream later, probably not today, but probably more likely tomorrow. But the information continues as follows. Granini Gorky South is a huge area filled with trees. This is also the area where we have to come back to fight the fear. Find it. Excuse me. There's some grammatical errors in here. Find that tree in the north. If you are coming from the Ponizove warehouse exit, when you find it, there should be a lot of bushes nearby. Take your mousetrap and lay it down in the bushes, mostly near the tree there. I did make that mistake when I first started this gameplay, and I was not putting the mousetrap in the bushes, as you see in the gameplay, and further away from the tree where it was supposed to be. So I had to reread the instructions so that way I can grab the Tsuchinoko. But furthermore, it says place it about an inch of screen length away from that tree. Lay it down and look at the ground. If done correctly, you should see a rabbit hit the mousetrap first. Lay down on the floor and crawl to pick up the mousetrap again like a claymore mine, and get the animal as well. Then get up and put your mousetrap down again. It doesn't have to be in the exact same location, but close enough. And instead of looking down, run around the forest until you hear the noise of a captured animal. Alright, and it gives what you should receive, but that's not how it worked for me, because I think how this works is it's random. It says after you get the Tsuchinoko, or repeat these steps until you get the Tsuchinoko, and then afterwards it says to call Major Zero immediately. I edited my attempts for the Codec calls out and just went straight for the proper Codec call, but calling Major Zero doesn't do anything. You have to call paramedic. And and then he will tell you the information you need to know. So then after that, you have to keep the Tsuchinoko alive for the entire length of the game. And there is that point in the game which you'll see me do when I go through the rest of the gameplay. But you lose the Tsuchinoko when you after you get captured and then meet back up with Eva to get your stuff back. After you get your stuff back, you have to come out of the cave where the waterfall is, and then shoot the Tsuchinoko with your sleeper gun, the Mark 22, so that way you can get it back without killing it. But anyway, here you see me just messing around, waiting until I capture something. I have a bunch of little cheat sheets here that I have for the game that I completely forgot about when I was doing my stream. But if anyone's watching this and can leave a comment in this in the comment section below, I have a couple of things where it says that there's special camos from the Metal Gear Solid 3 CD soundtrack. I have the soundtrack, and even on the case it says that there's special camouflage inside. It is a 2-disc set, and I've originally tried to get the special camo from the soundtrack, but I can never figure out how to do it. If someone knows how to get the special camo from the soundtrack and bring it into the game, would you be able to kindly please let me know in the comments? I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I'm not even sure if it's because I have a backwards compatible PlayStation 3, which is what I'm using here. I'm using a backwards compatible PlayStation 3. Let me know if I need to have a PlayStation 2 to be able to do it. And if it's supposed to be a particular kind of PlayStation 2, whether it's the original fat model or if it's any one of the slim models, because I don't know if many people know this, but there are different types of slim models that they've updated throughout the years. I just looked over at my screen and saw what I was doing. That was hilarious. But I was basically debagging the leaves or the grass there. That's funny. But yeah, this particular video, if you've clicked on it, it didn't take that long for me to get the Tsuchinoko. The instructions said that it could take anywhere from 5 minutes to 5 hours, and it took me about 14 minutes to grab it. So it was definitely a lot quicker than I imagined it, and that's why I didn't want to do it on the stream, because I felt like if I did it on the stream, it would take a lot longer to grab it. But anyway, but yeah, if anyone can help me with that camouflage thing. The camouflage is supposed to be a DPM camouflage, I believe. No, here it says the camo that is downloaded is called Oscam Desert Camo. So ADC, which is used by the Australians. The camo is very effective against white backgrounds or mountainous areas. Actually, when I start recording through the game again, whether it's recording or streaming, I want to see if they included that camo here in the Subsistence version, because I'm not sure if they did. I know they did I know they gave us all the extra flags and downloadable. What is it? The downloadable camos. From in Snake Eater, there is a section where you can download camos over to your memory card. I know they they brought those over without you having to do anything special. On the H, actually no, I'm sorry, I think I'm getting this confused. In Subsistence, you can download them onto the memory card. In the HD edition, they just gave them to you. You didn't have to do any extra downloads. So I have to actually check that out and see, but if it's on the HD edition at least. But if you guys can help me out there, that'll be great. Anyway, we're closing in here. This is where I am able to get the Tsuchinoko. We just gotta wait around a little bit here to for it to get into the cage and clip it. I'm gonna save that poison dart frog for when I come back for the fear fight, and feed it to him so that way it helps drain his stamina. I found that feeding him poisoned or rotten food helps move the battle along. So that's a very neat trick. If you didn't know that, that helps out a ton during that fight. I found it interesting that there's some dead bodies in the trees. I don't remember seeing that before on my mini playthroughs, but maybe I did and just forgot. I don't know. Anyway, how are you guys doing? You guys doing great? Alright, good. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to turn the voiceovers off from here, so that way you guys can enjoy the rest of the video from here, and then I'll come back towards the end.
Snake, you caught a Tsuchinoko.
What? Is it true, Snake?
Yeah.
Way to go, my man! You really are the boss's apprentice.
Yes, it looks like sending you in was worth it after all. Hurry up and finish your mission and then bring it back to us. Under no circumstances are you to eat it, is that clear? Snake, the last...
Saving the game, Snake? Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching. Deuces, my juices.